What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Again, sick as a dog. November 15th, 2022. I cannot believe that it's been 3 years since I started my delivery gig with Grubhub. If you guys know anything about my channel, you guys know and understand that one of the main reasons why I started this channel is to document my Grubhub experience. November 15, 2019 is when I signed up for the delivery service. They immediately brought me on, and it's been a great experience. The first order that I took with Grubhub 3 years ago to the day was $72 that I worked after my regular job, which I used to get off at 5 o'clock. So I started at 6 and worked all the way through 11 o'clock. And I made $72 that first day for 9 orders. And it was just a phenomenal experience. I absolutely love the fact that you don't have anybody watching over your shoulder telling you what you're doing or anything like that. I come from an office environment, the corporate world really, where you're dealing with all kinds of politics, and you have to move up the ladder, and there's sneaky ways to go about that. And this was completely different. This was a game changer for me. I know that there was Uber Eats and DoorDash before, but when I signed up for Grubhub, it was so easy. It was literally picking up the food at the restaurant and delivering it. I've worked in a number of different regions and different states, and the experiences obviously have been different in every region. My only complaint about Grubhub, in addition to the tax situation and how, once you start considering how much you pay in taxes and how much wear and tear you put on your car and all that, that's a whole separate video. I'm not going to talk about that. But one of the main thing that didn't like about Grubhub, and I still kind of don't, is the fact that even though you do get a lot of orders and you're able to work when you want to, 99% of the time the orders are never ever ready. Every single time. I think in the 3 years and over 1,500 deliveries that I've done, I can only remember a few that were actually, I walked in and were ready to be picked up. There are a lot of people who don't tip, no matter how fast you are. I'm one of those that I keep track of how long it takes me to get to the restaurant and then to get to the customers. And the majority of the time, it is in record speed. And still, people just, they don't tip. And so that's one of the things that is bad. But with that being said, Grubhub has a great tip policy where they give you 100% of your tips. So if you go from 2019, I did that for 2 months, and then 2020 hit around, and then that's when COVID hit. That was a game changer for me as well, because Grubhub and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all these different companies spiked in demand. Nobody wanted to go out. Everybody was freaked out, and that was a great opportunity to make a lot of money. On a bad week, you would bring in $600, $700, $800 a week because nobody wanted to go out and pick up their own food. And the main thing that I like about Grubhub is the fact that you really work when you want to. Grubhub gives you the opportunity of scheduling blocks, and they do love that. And I only did that for a few months, but where in some regions, if you do that, they guarantee your pay. But for me, I turn on the app when I'm able to work and I have time, and I just literally get on and start accepting orders. What I absolutely love is the fact that I can turn off my availability, drop off my last order, and call it a day. There's no, hey, you're scheduled to work for an hour and you got to drop this schedule block and blah, blah, blah. No. Are you available? If you are, boom, let's schedule or let's deliver for 3 hours. And that's all there is to it. I absolutely love that about Grubhub. And I think that they would lose a lot of delivery drivers if they were to get rid of that. Because I think Uber Eats and DoorDash, that's all they do. You can't just work when you want and not, you have to schedule your blocks. If you guys do know how that works, drop comments down below so you guys can educate me on that. Anyway, just wanted to come on here to celebrate 3 years. It's been a fantastic run. One of the greatest companies that I've ever worked for. Grubhub is absolutely amazing. One important thing that I learned about Grubhub and how areas are set up is you always want to find the perfect area for you. So wherever it happens that you are in the country, I find that there's always specific areas that tip better than other places. And so it's your responsibility to make sure that you scope the area out and you see what areas are known for giving higher tips. Because as you guys know, tips are everything for us. So that's one of the things that I learned early on in my career with Grubhub, where I would specifically scope out the areas, and then you start seeing a trend where this specific neighborhood, for example, or even restaurants have consistently higher tips. Anyway, it is absolutely freezing out here, but before I go, I wanted to ask, for those of you that are Grubhub delivery drivers, what are some of the things that you really enjoy about the company, and what are some of the things that you don't like? Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you with the next video. Take care.